where it is you want to go and who, you are at my age. I'm 48, at this age, what do I really want? And if I look around and I see myself in a marriage that I'm no longer happy in, she's not happy. I look at a job and I'm like, what am I even doing? I feel like ramming my head through a wall every time I wake up, I have to pull myself out of the bed. These things. And I know the clock's always ticking, and it's the proverbial clock, obviously, figuratively speaking. There's no real clock, that's just made up. But there is a clock on our lives, and the hourglass is running out at every second that ticks by. And internally, there's things inside us that know that. And whether you hit this existential crisis at the midlife crisis point that so many do in America, where you snap and just start buying shit and doing crazy things, and it's really what I would say is trying to identify what is it that makes me happy. You think, again, red convertible, that's going to make me happy, or big fancy house, or huge vacation. Divorce and chase younger women, older women, whatever it is you're into. So I think that that is something that'll hit with folks is, fuck, I do feel stuck. And this is kind of where we find ourselves when we chip away at who we are and fail to listen to our internal and just are listening to this external stuff and outsource our decision making, which is wild. We wouldn't do that consciously. We wouldn't say, hell yeah, I'm going to let somebody else make all the decisions. But then we put ourselves in positions to do exactly that.
Yeah, regularly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on big ones, not just small decisions, on big decisions.
How did you say it earlier? You said when I think you said something like when I'm not following my intuition and then anxiety kicks in. I can't exactly remember how you said it. It's when I'm not doing something right. I think it's how you said it.
It's when I'm making a decision that I know is not what I think I should be doing. And then the other thing I said was when I don't pay attention to my intuition, my anxiety will kick in. And I don't know if that's a coping mechanism that my body's come up with, because they're like, they being all the parts inside of me, or like he's not going to act if we don't throw some anxiety in there. If we throw some anxiety in there, he's going to stop, he's going to reflect, he's going to figure out what it is that's uneasing what's interrupting his flow, and he's going to identify it and do it. Whereas an intuition, I'd be like, my gut says don't do this, but everything I've learned says that if I do it, it'll be the right move. So